Well, hello there, people with internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti. Welcome to part 7 of my Rome to the World Let's Play campaign as the Spanish. In the previous episodes, we captured Alesia, so the Gauls are now out of Gaul. And also, I fought back an army of Germania that was laying siege to Mount Matthias. It was quite a large army, but I defeated it, and it's completely gone. So that's good news. Now there's some stuff here. Yeah, there's this tiny Gallic force of the Gauls that I'm gonna beat back in a second. And after that, I'm sending this guy over to Lugdunum to take it away from the Germanians, so that they cannot train any troops there and send them my way. Send this diplomat forwards, start some negotiations with the Britons. Although I kind of doubt that they will be friends with me, because they, within like a few turns, being more, they start, of course, they start out as being mortal enemies against the Germanics, or however you want to say that. But within a few turns, they not only called a ceasefire, and they immediately signed an alliance with Germania. So I'm not looking forward to talking with them, because I kind of doubt that that the negotiations will go anywhere, but well, we will see. Yeah, I'm training some units, some peasants here at Palma to keep garrison. The city has expanded. There's a lot of yeah, because I sent slaves from Alesia. It only had like 400 people or whatever, like it was extremely tiny, because these Carthaginians had trained a shit ton of stuff there. But I enslaved Alesia, and almost all the slaves went to Palma, so the city expanded. It went from 400 to 3,000 to 400 to 4,000, and then I can expand it. This guy's on his way to, well, here, because I'm training a new army. Iberian infantry coming in from here and here. Oh, I can beat up the general's bodyguard. And some naked fanatics are coming in from over there. Training war dogs here and cavalry. I also trained an extra spy. So I should really move him out, because otherwise I'm going to forget that he's there. Alright, so let's first beat this guy. Of course he didn't want to stand and fight. Let's just quickly kill him.
Await my orders. General units. Reinforcements have arrived, eager for the taste of enemy blood.
No, they don't have to do anything. I'll just do this with the general's bodyguard again. Shouldn't be too hard, especially with the king here, who's got 3 golden experience. And of course, the most amount of bodyguards out of anyone. And those other guys are nicely experienced as well. Turning around to face me. Want to charge me? No, I'll charge you. And then I'll charge you again from the other side. There we go. That's the swordsman dead. Charge that. They routed immediately as well. Perfect. Now just those barbarian cavalry, which shouldn't be hard because my guys are better. There we go.
The enemy flee from defeat.
Run them down.
Ready.
88%. Try to run down a couple more. Yay! Right, try to run those 3 guys down if you can. There we go.
Victory is the reward of warriors. Great victories like this go only to the best.
Very good.
Victory!
That's that dealt with. And now you're on your way to Lugdunum.
Out of moves.
Don't bother with those guys. Look at how much command he has as well. It's insane.
Yes.
These guys are also pretty nice. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, that isn't suspicious at all. Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen. Of course.
Hail for your life. Unable to move. Boats ready.
Alright.
Set sail.
Back to there. Retrain them. Train some extra. Yeah, I need those better boats. Alright. Yeah, keep on training those naked fanatics. Doesn't really matter, get a meeting hall. And we can only build a tavern there, so do that. Oh wow, I'm the most advanced faction. A barbarian faction, most advanced. You got the Seleucids, well the Seleucids are probably being gangbanged by everybody over there, but you know, you got Egypt, Seleucids, Romans, and then some sort of random barbarian faction is most advanced. But yeah, this isn't suspicious at all. Well, there are peasants in there, so... Yeah, I'm busy retraining the... Actually, if we're gonna train, only be able to train 1 extra unit, I want that unit to be cavalry. But yeah, I've retrained everything that I can retrain except the Scutarii, of course, because we don't have a large enough settlement.
Attack. Besieging settlement. Settlement under siege.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's gonna be... How many turns until surrender? 4. I might as well just try to starve them out. Because that's just gonna be impossible, almost, to kill. That's all phalanx. And you need... Well, what... How do you take a city with... almost? How do you take a city where all the defenders are phalanx? Archers! And that is the only unit that I can't make. Well, there are multiple units that I can't make, but that is one of the units that I can't make. That is what you need. You need archers to fight that. And I don't have any archers. Well, I've got skirmishers. But, you know, there's no way in hell that they have enough ammunition for all of them. Alright, so yeah, Britannia is going to declare war on me. Not much I can do about that. Yeah, you keep training the peasants there. Next turn the city will have expanded. And that will get rid of a bunch of the culture. And next turn I'll also have retrained the boats and I've trained the extra one.
Forward. Move. Unable to move.
Bialic slingers.
March.
Definitely take them.
General. Orders. Orders. Forward.
Alright, so that's 3 Iberians right there. Then there are 3 from here. Wardogs coming in from there, and then some round shields. I can't train round shields here. Build stables afterwards then. Yeah, you're training the naked fanatic because that's the only place where I can... Well, I can train him here too. Right, you get the round shields as well. So then we can get that going a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna be at war with the Britons because all of a sudden they changed from mortal enemies to best friends with Germania. Just because I am the player. It's the only reason why. They are in every single campaign, even at the start of this campaign, they are always mortal enemies. Always, forever, or every single time, always. I don't know how many times I want to say always, but I'm going to say it a couple more times. Always, always, always. And the very second that I show up nearby, all of a sudden they have a change of heart, get a ceasefire and get an alliance, and then they send this army over. Even though in every single Rome Total War game ever sold on the entire fucking planet, they are always mortal enemies. Coincidence? I think not. I don't really have anything else to do, so... Oh yeah, except for moving those guys. Why the hell are you going like that? Oh well, whatever. What do you want, Senate? What the fuck? How about you? How about a ceasefire? You pay me 1,000 denarii. Accept or we will attack. Yeah, I see no need to enter fighting between our people. Just oh, you will soon enough. Yeah, what? Huh? What? They betray me? Oh my god, that was so surprising. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Why the hell did you walk there? What the fuck? Oh, because that... Oh, right, because that guy's blocking me. Okay. So Britannia declared war on me. Surprise, surprise. And Dacia and Thrace are allies. Oh, they're both at war with Macedon, right? Look at how many enemies I've got. What the fuck? I'm playing as Spain. I'm not playing as the Seleucids. This is the kind of shit you expect to see when you play as the Seleucids or something. Yeah, fucking allies with Gaul. Macedon is allied with the Brutii. Yeah, they're at war with Dacia and the Greek city-states, and then of course Thrace. And the Dacians and the Thracians have made an alliance. And everybody just stopped their wars to gangbang on me. Like I can't even make any allies. Like I can't even do what the Dacians just did, because the Dacians were like, "Oh hey, you are fighting the same enemy as me. Let's be friends." And then Thrace was like, "Yeah, that's a good idea." I can't even do that. Well, I could peace out with the Carthaginians, perhaps, and make an alliance together. But yeah, if I look at the... Or, like, ask the Greek city-states, maybe. But yeah, not that I can get much help from them. Yeah, let's also train an extra diplomat here, so I can send that down here, so that I can talk to the Numidians and the Carthaginians. No, they've already lost that. Carthage itself is still there. But yeah, I'll try to get a ceasefire with the... Not that it really matters, because, you know, I haven't seen the Carthaginians in ages, but maybe I can get some alliances going there.
Sir. Yes.
Wait, where's my other diplomat? He's here, right? Yeah, there.
Awaiting your command.
Can I bribe? No. They just... Oh, because there's a family member there. Okay, yeah.
Yes, master. No
That makes it a bit more difficult.
more moves.
Yeah, I'm just gonna starve that out for 4 turns. Corduba. Oh yeah, we're burning the stables there. And then Palma expanded, which gets rid of a lot of a lot of culture. But let's immediately keep going with getting rid of culture. So let's build a market to replace the trader. After that, we should also definitely build a port so that this settlement is actually going to make some money. Agents found from Germania and Gaul. Oh, there. I was about to say Egypt. Much advanced, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, well, let's absolutely tear this guy apart. Oh, there are 3 generals there. With the faction leader. And they already built a ram the very first turn because they got so many men. They've got some, wow, they got some very experienced druids in there. They got a whole bunch of warband. They're all quite experienced, actually. They got some mercenary warbands. And they got, what are those swordsmen called again? Woodland warriors? Oh, Woad warriors. Yeah, they're pretty strong. Alright, let's save. And let's try to beat that back. Yeah, the annoying thing is we have to face chariots. Because the Britannic general has chariots. And of course, cavalry fights terribly against chariots. What I can also do is just sally out, well, as I'm doing right now, use all the ammo on the biotic slingers, go back inside, quit, then the game will draw it, quick save, quick load, and then I can sally out again, and then I can just repeat that until everybody dies. It's a bit of a cheap tactic, but it works. You know, they're all just gonna sit in the corner there. I thought they were close enough for the tower, but they're not. They're all too far away, of course they are. Yeah, although, yeah, you know, the biggest problem is the generals, because, of course, the easy part is that I can just destroy all of these warband and shit with my cavalry. Because, of course, warbands suck, and they have poor morale. But, you know, there's fucking chariots everywhere. And they're like lawnmowers against against cavalry. I'm saying cavalry druids, that's okay, because the druids boost the enemy morale. And they were quite experienced, so it's nice that we can get rid of them. There we go, look at that. Biotic slingers. With some experience and a missile upgrade. There we go. The druids are dead. Yeah, maybe I should have trained that extra militia, town militia unit instead of the round shields unit. Because I kind of forgot that they have chariots. Okay. You guys get over there. Slingers go over there. I'll keep the Scutarii inside. For obvious reasons. You see, the problem here is that if I'm just going to harass them with my slingers, all they need to do is charge their chariots forward, and then I can't do anything about this. Well, I have to use the town militia, and the general has to be nearby, because otherwise, of course, the town militia is going to run when they're going to run when the chariots are 500,000 kilometers away. Then they're already scared and run. So I have to put the general close by. And with that, of course, I mean my town militia, because if it's the enemy town militia, they will probably fight for 5 hours, and only then will they start to get sort of scared. Because enemy units get bonuses and shit. Not the heaviest. It's not as ridiculous as in Rome 2 Total War. In Rome 2 it is absolutely insane how many bonuses the AI gets. But here the AI has to play along, quite roughly along the same rules as the player. If the AI goes bankrupt in Rome 1, then they actually have to pay off their debt. There's no jail, out of jail free card where they just can't drop below. You can't go in the red or whatever, you know? Which is actually quite cool because, you know, like if they train a ridiculously large army and then their settlements can't support it, then they won't train anything more because they're just in the reds and they can't actually train anything more because the game is just waiting until, you know, they have paid off their debt. But in Rome 2 they just can't drop below 0, which is fucking ridiculous. They can train as many units as they want and then they just literally, they're not allowed to drop below 0. Which is fucking stupid. So you can have, so there you have the situation where I start the campaign and I only have like 2 settlements or whatever, and then the enemy has like 1 settlement, but they somehow are able to field 3 full stack armies. And then when I kill an army, then they just retrain it. They just train a new one. Which, you know, I will only a couple, but with like twice as many settlements or 3 times as many settlements, can barely field 2 without going bankrupt, and they're just chilling there in 1 settlement with 3 full stack armies. And they can still train new stuff all the time. So yeah. But in Rome 1 they have to play roughly along the same rules as the player, which is kind of nice actually. But they also have slingers. Didn't know that. So it's not as insane as in Rome 2, where the enemy gets just ridiculous bonuses on everything. Or just a lot of out of jail free cards. Right, don't fire at will. Because I don't want you to shoot on those peasants, for example. Where are the Voad warriors? Oh, of course there's no tower here. They're standing ridiculously close to this wall, but of course there's no tower there. And here are the Voads, of course. Well, they're running close to that tower, so the tower can maybe do some damage. But didn't they have 2 units of Voads? Oh well, they may be hiding in the woods there, I can't see that. Yeah, okay, the tower is shooting at the Voad warriors here. And they're exhausted. It's not doing a lot of damage, but it's at least something. Alright. There, I've got their backs faced towards us, so... Drop some of them. Alright, so I killed a bunch of them there. Alright, so if you open fire on that guy a little bit. Maybe what we can do then is push through with all the cavalry, or like through the middle or something. Yeah, they're doing a good job, but the archers are better. They're just standing here taking hits from the tower like it's nobody's business. Oh yeah, we're shooting at that guy. I forgot about that. I was like, hey, where are all those rocks going? But yeah, we're shooting at these guys. Alright, stop. Put you guys on fire at will, actually, because you may be able to hit them when they run past the gate. There we go. It's not doing much, but... Oh, there we go. Only a couple. Alright, I'm just going to mostly sit here for a little bit. So I'll pause the recording because this is going to be very boring. And I'll be back when something interesting happens. Alright, here I am again. It's been I don't know, a few minutes. A whole bunch of minutes. Yeah, I've just basically let the game run for a little bit. And I let the towers do a number on them. Or the tower, it's only this tower was in range of anyone. And as you can see, the tower did quite well. A whole bunch of them are dead. They did a number on the robot warriors, which is kind of nice, and this guy. And also on... where is that warband unit? There's another unit of warband somewhere. Maybe he's hiding in the woods, but there's another unit of warband that is very low. And anytime when they move something past here like this, then I just let the barbarian slingers open fire on them, because then they can hit them in the side and in the rear. And of course, stones that miss will fly into the units over here, so they'll also get some kills here and there as well. Looks like these guys are going to form up here, maybe? Or they're going to put them right at the tower. Seems like they're going to put them right at the tower. Tower? You've already killed people there. Yes, I was about to say. You already killed people over there, so... But yeah, about... yeah, see, 22% is dead. So that's something. So I'm just thinning them down a little bit until I run out of ammo, so I'll see you guys back in a second. Alright, here I am again. Again, it's been a few minutes. They moved a couple guys here, but not that many anymore, because a lot of the army is already gone on that side, so they decided not to send any more units anymore over there. This guy stood here for a while, and the tower took out a couple chariots. So that's nice, and a whole bunch of other chariots have been taking hit point damage, because of course not many died. Oh, that's Woads. Definitely hit that. That's the Woad unit that's... the Woad warrior unit that hasn't been hit yet. Alright, so the plan that I've got right now, after I'm out of ammo, well, I'm not going to move the skirmishers up because they have slingers here. Although they probably won't fire well when they're behind enemy lines, so maybe I'll give the skirmishers a try. But anyway, the plan is that, of course, chariots are devastating against cavalry when they're running around, but if you engage them, they'll stand still, because they'll try to hand you, which of course doesn't work because they're chariots. So the goal right now, the plan right now is to weaken this as much as possible with the skirmishers and the slingers, and then send all the cavalry, fucking ram it straight through the middle here, and then engage the king over here in hand-to-hand combat as soon as possible, and then so that he won't run away. And with everybody there, we should kill him before he gets a chance to kill many of my cavalrysts. Nice, the Boads are running past the tower again. Throwing their most expensive unit away. Yeah, they constantly like sort of like very slightly shift forward like this. Alright, you open fire on that. Get some kills. Okay, stop. See, these are the guys that have been hit by the tower already. Oh, there we go. These guys are standing still over here. Even with their sides facing towards the tower. So the tower will make even quicker work of them. You open fire on them a bit more. They're running past us now. And if you miss them, you'll hit people nearby. There we go, you see we're hitting some peasants there. It's not much, but... a couple kills here and there. Yeah, they're really dropping like flies here because they're facing the tower the wrong way. Yeah, I just told my Scutari to wander around the city a bit. They'll become extremely exhausted, but... otherwise I don't have any nice music to listen to. There we go. They were above... they had like 130 units before, and now they've already dropped below 80. And they may be going in front of the tower too. There we go. Look at all those dead Voad warriors. Oh, hey! Would you want to stand in front of this tower? Well, maybe not stand, but you can ride in front of it for a bit. The tower can get some shots in. And this guy is following. And... how the hell can the tower not hit that? Alright, whatever. So yeah, it's, every time I tell my Scutari, when I reach one side of the city, I tell my Scutari to move back to the other side of the city. So that I have got nice music to listen to. That's the only reason why. I'm not using them, so it's okay if they are exhausted. Alright, this guy runs past the tower again. This tower kills some Woats as well. Yeah, there we go. These guys ran past. Alright. Once again, this is going to keep going for a little while, so I'll be back once the tower has done some more work. Alright, so... it has been, again, a while. They ran past the tower a couple times. Not too many times. But I'm joining back with you now because they have moved their weakest units right in front of the generals. So it's time to fucking go. I'll just... oh, they're too far away. Never mind. You don't even have that much ammo anyway. Alright, go. It's time to fucking get this going. So, we'll fucking slam all of our cavalry straight through the middle there. Hope that they fucking break at some point, because the king is of course still nearby. Oh, those guys are having a hard time. Charge that from behind. Charge that. No, they just war cried, so... fucking hell. Alright, let's kill the chariots. Kill that king, kill that king! If we kill the king, everything will become 10 times easier. You just get out. As long as my guy doesn't die, because then all of this would have been for nothing. Oh my god, look at that. Just engage them in combat, come on! Look at that. Look at how much they're fucking destroying my cavalry there. How the hell did you not engage them in combat? I am so fucking done with this game. Holy hell.
So we live to fight again, but no one can claim victory. A sad thing for true warriors to hear.
Alright, so, yeah, that was... What happened was complete bullshit. So, what I'm doing now is the fucking grind and whittle away at them until they fucking evaporate tactic. So, quick save, quick loads. So yeah, I wasted like almost half an hour with that tower bullshit, and only for my general to not engage the chariots in hand-to-hand combat, which is fucking ridiculous, because if there's one unit that can get engaged in combat so ridiculously easy, it's fucking chariots. Chariots can always get caught on absolutely everything and nothing at the exact same time. And then the moment when I want to make use of that, all of a sudden they are the most perfect unit and they never get caught on anything for some strange reason. So I say fuck you. So what I'm just going to do now is I'm going to constantly get back out there, use up all my ammunition, then get back in, quit, call it a draw, and then I'll quick save, quick load, and come back out again. And the AI will be none the wiser. You may be wondering, maybe saying, "Oh, that's stupid. That's a bug or whatever." Well, the AI uses it too. If I lay siege, and the AI sallies out, and I beat them, but it ends up in a draw, the AI will sally out the exact same turn again, even though I normally, under normal circumstances, can't do that. So, and the AI does it without remorse, so I don't really feel guilty using this tactic at all. The AI uses it all the time against me, so it tastes of their own medicine. There we go, final shots. Couple stones, but you killed something with that, so it's okay. Alright, now just all your asses inside. And then we'll call it a draw here. Alright. 23% in the end. Draw.
There is no dishonor in fighting to the end, even when nothing is decided.
Alright, so we took out another 600. Just like in the previous battle. Alright. Quick save. Quick loads. There we go. And we'll go again. Ready for round 5 or 600. And then it's kind of like that meme where, like, I can't remember what it's called, with that Wojak meme, with that woman saying like, "Oh honey, time for rounds whatever," and then you got that other guy crying like, "Yes honey," or "Yes babe," or whatever. This will be the end of the video. I'll just cut it here and I'll come back to the end result of the final one until they run away or until I've killed them all or something, because I think you get what I mean. I think you get the general gist of how this is gonna go, so you know, I don't want to bore you guys to death, and this has already been quite a long video, I think, so yeah, I'll cut it here and then I'll see you at the end. Holy motherfucking shit, they finally gave up. I managed to kill one guy, and look at this. Look at this fucking bullshit right here. Look at this. It's a fucking miracle that he survived. Unfortunately, I lost a couple Baalic slingers in the process. Because what I did is I put the Baalic slingers here, put the town militia right behind them. So that's because at this point there were only like there were barely any infantry left. It was mostly chariots, so of course they could charge me in no time. So I put the town militia right behind the Baalic slingers, so that if they charged me with the chariots, then they would fight with the infantry, with the town militia instead of the Baalic slingers. But they, again, the chariots, the unit that gets caught on absolutely everything and absolutely nothing at the exact same time, manages to pull through and win.
This is a most worthy victory.
They pulled straight through the town militia, they completely ignored them, and they just left. And then they fought again. They just completely ignored everything. Everybody attacked them. I fucking jumped on them with my general and my round shields and shit. He didn't care. He just plowed straight through, and he went for my Bylix slingers. You know, the thing that I can never do, even if I micromanage the hell out of that unit. But yeah, anyway, the entire army is finally dead. I have some mercenary. Yeah, there we go. We can retrain all of that. Very nice. I have here? Yeah. Okay, hire more? No, you can't. No. I was looking if I could put a watchtower over there, but no. Yeah, you're training in a diplomat that I can put on the boats here. And I can drop it down, and then I can drop it off there to talk to Numidia and Carthage and shit. But yeah, hopefully, but yeah, I can what's it called? I will replenish this Bylix slinger unit with fresh units. Nobody survived that. I was on 150. Those chariots killed all of them until they were at 133, and nobody recovers. But yeah, anyway, I can finally do a normal save, and then I'll end off the episode. Holy fucking shit! I fucking hate you, I almost said Britannia. If I were you, I would prepare for an extremely slowly and an incredibly eviscerating, painful death. Imagine how incredibly painful you can possibly die. Nowhere near what I'm going to do to you. Look at that. These are very ill defended. That's even better. Okay. So yeah, after this guy's done at Lugdunum, he's gonna push straight through. This guy, of course, is gonna have to sit here a little bit for some retraining. And after that's done, he's also gonna get a move on to kill those guys. Did he actually get any traits from that? I haven't checked which traits he had before I started attacking. I don't know if he had any new if he has any new traits or not. Anyway, fuck Britannia. Oh, but they'll feel it soon enough, because I'm going to go absolutely motherfucking dogshit on them until they die. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Click the like button if you. I know it was a bit of a weird one, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Like if you did, subscribe to join the Roman army, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, Romans. What out there.